two blackest things that we can, the blackest things we can do is eat catfish and talk kung fu. I'm telling you, that's maybe a new thing.
I mean, the 70s brought it out, and now we're just going to continue the tradition.
Because when you're in the growth mindset, it doesn't always feel like this is what love feels like.
Right.
But it is. You grew up with a black mother. I grew up with a black mother. Love is different.
Sometimes it's painful.
Sometimes it's painful. So, you know, so when we want people, we want to help people, we let them know. And that's why I don't trick people. When people come in and they're like, oh, I'm going to get in good shape. I'm like, yes, you're going to get in good shape and you're going to grow. You know, I go, but the physical side, the conditioning side becomes secondary to what you really get in the system if you train hard enough. So that's the part I love. And that is what people have said since we've been in, you know, had the studio for 28 years, you know.
Well, and I've seen you and the Sifus all dedicate your time to making sure you get better. And it's not competitive even amongst anyone who trains. It's more, we're all here to see each other improve and get better. And even at times when I'm like, oh, I'm testing, but I don't want to detract from everyone else, you're like, no, come. And you've tailored classes around people who are testing just so that they can work on the thing that they need to do. And
right, and then when you're coming up the ranks, it's like, ooh, I get to practice with these guys as they're preparing for this. And that's why it's a community, and that's why, you know, and you, like I said, you've been, you know, you grew up in Riverside, I grew up in East Palo Alto. You know, love is not, doesn't always come like the way you see it on TV. You know, love is your homie got your back no matter what, you know. And in the village, you know that there's people that said, listen, I'm stuck on this, I really need help, and you know you have unlimited help.
But sometimes love is like, I'm going to tell you about yourself. Like, I have Sifu gyms like, look, I told you about those thumbs and those heels coming up. You need to fix it. Fix it now.
I think in a past life, Sifu Jin was a black woman.
Oh, yeah. Like, when she whipped out the timer, she's like, your technique is taking too long. I'm going to get my stopwatch. And she was like, that was 0.6 seconds. You need to be at 0.3 or less. I'm like,
exactly.
All right.
When you get them going, boy, like you see them on the surface and they're the nicest women, but when you get Sifu Sandra on that side, Sifu Jin, Sifu Mo, and Sifu Julianne, you're sitting there go, wait, what am I seeing right now?
Right, but it's so helpful because like only someone who really cares about you getting better